Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. Okay, everybody, it is official. Elon Musk owns Twitter. Full stop. It's his company now, and there are some things that we definitely need to discuss. Now, this became official last night, and within minutes of him walking into the building, the CEO, the CFO, and even the chief security officer were immediately let go. So in today's video, we need to discuss everything you need to know about the Twitter deal, as well as what happens to those who own Twitter shares. Like, what's supposed to happen with that? So we're gonna go ahead and kind of run down my notes and how we got here. So I've been covering the Twitter story really from the beginning of this whole saga this year. You can check here for all the videos that we have talked about it in the past to kind of get everything up to date. It was announced he was going to buy it, and it was on again, off again, went to court, went out of court, they settled, and now he has taken possession of the company. I already mentioned all the stuff he's done in terms of firing people. He has announced that on actually earlier this week, he said that he's looking to fire 75% of Twitter's staff. Now, I don't know if he's actually going to carry that out. That is a little bit concerning. I'll tell you why that concerns me in just a bit. But there are some other things you should know too. GM just came out just moments ago and said they are not going to advertise on the platform, and they want to sit back. They say they're going to temporarily suspend any advertisements on the platform. They want to sit back and see how things evolve and in what direction does Elon Musk want to take the company. That is extremely concerning. Now, number one, yes, GM is a rival of Tesla, so there could be a little bit of beef there. However, the biggest thing that I want to focus on is the only thing that Elon Musk has said that he wants to do with the company is to unleash free speech, take away censorship, and get rid of the bots. That's pretty much his entire thing. That's not a great business model, because just saying free speech doesn't really mean a whole bunch. The issue, though, is in the era that we are, like truthfully, in the era that we are, there's a lot of crazy stuff that is on the internet. And the question is, if you fire the head of security and content moderation, not even on day one, but in the first few hours, who is moderating what is happening on the platform? Why is moderation important? Well, number one, the question becomes, should you be allowed to harass people? Should you be allowed to put out ridiculous, theories and statements that aren't true that cause actual harm to people? Should you be allowed to do that? Now, personally, ethically, I think that answer is no. However, if this becomes, let's say, a Parler or a 4chan, which is a really terrible website where a lot of really racist, anti-Semitic, sexist things get put out there, like if this becomes that, and I don't know if it will, but if it does, then if I'm GM, I don't want to be associated on that platform either, and that is the concern of GM. So the fact that he even got to GM, the GM's like, hey, I'm not sure, I want to wait here. I'm curious as to what other companies could consider pulling out and what that means for the company. Now, for investors, you probably don't care, and I don't think you should either, because investors are going to get that $54.20 a share. Twitter is going to be delisted. You're not going to be able to invest in it at all, New York Stock Exchange, after November 8th. So I think you're going to get those. Now, the date could change in terms of when you will get your actual profit of the $54.20, but November 8th, that's the date. Also, Twitter will be replacing, or will be replaced on the S&P 500. They were announced or added to the S&P 500 in 2018. They're going to be taken out on November 1st. And they're going to be replaced with a company called Arch Capital, that is ACGL. Ironically enough, it was up 10% today, up 18% over the last 6 months, and up close to about 33% over the last year. They're an insurance company. It's just kind of funny because we've been talking about insurance for quite a while. So they're going to be replaced inside the S&P 500 on Tuesday, November 1st. They're going to be delisted completely from the entire stock market on the 8th. And another thing that he's looking to do, again, fire 75% of the staff, already got rid of the CEO. The CEO actually got a $45 million severance package, which fire me if I'm going to get $45 million. But for the rank and file employees, you definitely don't want to see that happen. The other concern here is very rarely can you fire 75% of a staff and the company improve. Yeah, you're going to save some money on the bottom line, but that means the remaining 25% has to do, 3 times more work? What Why? Right? How's that make me become more efficient if I now have to do 3 different jobs at once? And especially again in a time where we're moving into midterm elections, just the state of the world in terms of online stuff that's out there. I just don't know if that's safe, right? I don't know if that's safe at all, because we've seen, whether it's misinformation about the virus, misinformation about politics, misinformation just about just general science and facts and just basic things. I don't know if taking one of the world's largest platforms and taking all the guardrails off makes anybody any better. And based on GM, it doesn't make anybody any more money either. So those are my concerns and thoughts about Twitter. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, nobody's going to be able to invest in it here pretty soon because it's going private. So there's nothing really to kind of clamor on to there for an investing perspective. I will say, though, that the market was up. Today was up 800 points, which is amazing. T-Mobile, company we have talked about as well, had an all-time high earlier today. And it's a company that we have been discussing. And again, most of the stocks were up this week, so that was something that was great. If you want me to cover more information about Twitter or anything else that's happening in the market, Google did announce its earnings. Actually did a talk at Google earlier today, and would love to break that company down more if that's what you guys want. Let me know what you want. Let me know how I can help. And also make sure you join the members only. Remember, yesterday I released a video of 7 of my favorite dividend stocks inside the S&P 500. I lied to y'all. I apologize, because I actually, when I went back and edited the video, I actually gave you 11 stocks inside the video. So you got what is that? Not double the bonus, but you got some bonus content there, because I covered well over 7 stocks that was in the title there. So you definitely want to go back and check that out. And then also, if you are new here, like, subscribe, and go back and watch yesterday's video, because I covered 3 of my favorite dividend stocks there too. All right, that is it for me. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.